I love hard work, honestly. Like, if you give me a choice between sitting in peaceful silence and doing something that's really challenging, I will choose the really challenging thing every single time. Now, Proverbs and a lot of scriptures in the Bible, they talk about the merit of hard work. And when I read those scriptures, I completely resonate with that. Work is valuable. There's something inside the human soul that values and was made for good, hard work that leads to purposeful living. But there's this flip side in scripture, this flip side of being a soul that is at rest, a soul that is at peace. And this summer, I was talking with God and just asking him to set the agenda for my summer. And he gave me this word, quiet. And I was like, oh, okay, quiet. Okay, 3 kids, not really sure how that's gonna work, but quiet. And I asked God, what do you want from me in this word? And he responded back, what if I just want something for you? And so I've been trying to take this to heart and really produce a life of quiet. But honestly, I haven't been doing a great job. And then I hit upon this verse in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, which spoke volumes to me while I was trying to chase after quiet. It said this, better is a handful of quietness than 2 hands full of toil and a striving after wind. Better is a fistful of quietness than 2 fists of toil. And I think essentially what Ecclesiastes is saying is this. Sometimes more is not better. Sometimes harder work does not pay off. Sometimes you pour yourself into hard work and it's just simply a striving after the win. Better a fistful of quiet than simply 2 hands full of toil. This struck me because the previous day, I had decided I had a perfectly empty day, a perfect opportunity to be quiet with my children at home. And you know what I chose to do? I went to Costco. That's right. I decided that instead of being quiet at home with my children, what I would do is go to Costco. And I went to Costco. It was chaos, taking 3 kids there, trying to unload my groceries. And I thought, man, this is gonna pay off for my future weeks when I'm gonna have lots of great groceries. But you know what? It was just a chasing after the wind. It was an opportunity for me to lean into quiet, and I was uncomfortable with that quiet. And instead, I chose the chaos and the crazy. There were other ways that I could have gotten groceries. I could have sent Shane, my husband, to Costco. And I wanna ask you this question. Are you working in a way that is purposeful, or are you just chasing after the wind? Is there something that is uncomfortable to you about peace and quiet? If so, let this word from Ecclesiastes set some things to right in you, just like it did for me. Sometimes quiet is hard, but it is better than just more and more and more, which is ultimately just a chasing after the wind. Food for thought. I hope that's helpful for you.